Timer war schon wieder. Okay, dann können wir ja jetzt weitermachen.
Dad, Traveler, Paimon. Good, you're all here. Oh, and Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor?
A fated meeting indeed. We were just enjoying some pleasant conversation.
Ein bisschen.
Is everything resolved?
Well,
What does that mean?
Traveler, Paimon, come with me. I need to talk to you.
Ja, er ist hintergekommen. Er ist dahinter gekommen.
I'll come right out and say it. Those two bandits...
So...
Can't look me in the eye, huh? Guess I'm right then.
Okay, but how did you...
At first, their mannerisms seemed a bit stilted. But once I got close, it was obvious that they possessed great skills. I was right on their tail, and it should have taken only a few steps to catch up to them, yet somehow, I was never able to close that distance. People with that level of skill would have gone about things differently from the start, like sneaking up on us while we were distracted. Unless, of course, their real motive was to lure me away from the group all along.
Wow, you're pretty quick on the uptake.
I just have a lot of experience. I've dealt with many a ruthless bandit in my time, but I've never seen ones like them. In the end, I told them they would make good guards if they ever wanted to get back on the straight and narrow, and that they could hang out with me in Liyue Harbor. And
You ever consider you might be a little too good at making friends?
I'm guessing you guys were trying to help resolve things between my dad and me?
Ja.
I appreciate it, I really do. But this conflict between us has been going on for a long time. Even if those two were real bandits, and I was able to subdue them and show them what I was capable of, it wouldn't change anything. You've seen the way he talks to me.
Ja, irgendwie
It's not
schon.
like that at all! Your dad really cares about you. You should see the way he talks about you when you're not around. Zhongli was talking things through with him, and he nearly agreed to let it go. You don't believe us?
He won't let it go. He can say as much as he wants to other people, but he won't talk to me.
Tja,
I'm certain of it.
und was ist mit dir?
You told us you wanted to prove yourself to your dad. Why don't you tell him about all the hard work you've done these past few years?
Will that even do anything? I'm not sure talking is enough.
You won't know unless you try. Just like how you won't know if something is delicious unless you taste it. Listen to us. It's time to put these people skills to good use. You can make friends with anyone, so why not your dad?
Tja, ein Versuch kann nicht schaden.
I'll do my best.
You are very knowledgeable, Mr. Zhongli. I'm impressed.
Das stimmt.
Despite my being in the tea industry for several decades, it seems I still have much to learn about the...
You flatter me. It was nothing but a few humble musings.
How much tea have you drank since we've been gone?
Ja. Ist schon gut. Ist ja nicht so, dass sie Wein trinken.
Ipdak and I have found many a common interest. Our friendship, much like a cup of tea, seems to grow stronger the longer it has to steep.
Na
Well
dann.
said, Mr. Zhongli. Gaming, Mr. Zhongli is very knowledgeable. You should take the opportunity to learn from people like him when you're in the city.
Huh?
Ahem. Zhong.
I have very much enjoyed our conversation, Ipdak, but I, unfortunately, have some unfinished funeral parlor business.
Ja.
Oh, I hope I did. My apologies for taking up so much of your time, Mr. Zhongli. No need to stay on my account. When you're less busy, let's find a time to meet. I'll treat you to dim sum.
It would be an
Aw.
honor.
Na dann. Tschüss, Zhongli.
We'll see you off, Zhongli. You two have a nice chat, alright?
Ja. Tja. Geben wir ihm mal ein bisschen Freiraum. Tja.
Thanks for helping us talk things through with Uncle Ip. Good thing you were able to pick up on what we were putting down.
Tja.
I have been around the both of you for some time now. You could say I have a certain level of expertise in that regard.
Ja.
As for my role in the conversation, think nothing of it. I hardly did anything noteworthy.
Ja.
You never change, do you?
Nein, nicht wirklich.
Why did you have us walk all this way? Paimon thought we just had to go far enough to be out of earshot.
A friend approaches.
Ah.
Hello.
Ah, Joe.
Oh, you're here too?
I've been
Cool.
here the whole time.
Ah, ja.
A ghostly kite.
Ah.
Could that elusive Director Who be coming to Wangshu Inn once again? What is she doing here? I suppose it matters not. Given her relationship with Rex, well, Zhongli.
Ah, ja.
It's you. I thought you were Director Who.
Ah, your arrival is most fortuitous. Do you want to try out this new gadget? The addition of the power source makes the takeoff more stable. It's just that
He seems quite immersed in the study of this device.
Ja,
I
irgendwie schon.
fear it's almost too stable. It completely negates the pleasure of seeing one's kite sway with the wind. In truth, I'm here because Director Who dispatched me to purchase some items in preparation for Lantern Rite.
Ah.
I see. Much like she does every year. Much like she'll do next year, I would imagine.
Tja.
Am I wrong? Or has she once again sent you out to buy, what is it, sesame oil or something?
While we're on the subject, I do wonder why she is so obsessed with using sesame oil in the preparation of mixed vegetable dishes for Lantern Rite. A recommendation from Xiangling, perhaps.
Vielleicht.
I've only met Director Who a few times. I'm hardly the best person to ask.
Ah, and is that not a sign that you should visit Wangsheng Funeral Parlor more often? It wouldn't hurt to grace the parlor with your presence now and again, when you are. This one here is a traditional kite, one without any equipped mechanical device. Director Who tasked me with studying the differences between the two to determine which one is of greater merit.
Ah,
Many
ja.
hands make light work. Perhaps you could test out the other kite for me?
Ah.
All right,
So war das also.
I have made my comparison. If speed is what you're after, the mechanical kite is the better choice.
Wonderful. I shall pass that information along. I'll leave these two kites with you. Perhaps you can find a few friends with which to partake in the activity.
Ah,
You might find it to be an enjoyable use of your time.
Oh,
Vielleicht.
wait. Who enjoys kite flying?
Well, I would imagine someone of your talent and wisdom is more than capable of finding out.
tja.
So, you were testing out the kites for Hu Tao and even roped Xiao into doing it for you? Paimon didn't ask earlier because the situation.
I would hardly say I roped Xiao into anything. I simply sought the help of a friend. Besides, we did the testing together.
Seems like our pool of competitors is growing.
Tja.
Do you like kite flying, Xiao?
I suppose I neither like nor dislike it.
Ah.
Although, watching a kite gradually ascend into the sky does bring me a certain peace of mind.
Aww.
Perhaps they're a bit like Shao lanterns in that way.
Stimmt.
Kite flying is also a pleasant form of relaxation.
Have you
Ja.
ever thought about making a kite, Xiao? Cloud Retainer taught us how. We can teach you if you want.
There's no
Sure.
need. Minogius was the only yaksha among us who had an interest in matters of ornamentation and design.
Ah.
When Lantern Rite is over, come find me near Pervasi's temple if you have the time.
Klar.
It's getting late. I should go inform Director Who of our
Mach das.
finding.
How is she
Wir
been,
sollten
by
auch
the
noch was
way?
tun.
Be sure to say hi to her for us.
The
Definitiv.
last time I spoke to her, she mentioned that she would be visiting Chaoying Village in a few. If you have the
Ah.
time, perhaps you could also make the trip. If you happen to run into her, you can pass
Kannst doch
along your
trotzdem
regards in
grüßen.
person.
Meine Güte.
We'll keep that in mind. Take care, Zhongli. See you later.
See you
Grüß
next
doch
time.
trotzdem. Ja.
Coming.
Ja. Tolles Gespräch.
You can go first.
Okay.
I don't have anything to say.
Ah,
Then
ja.
I'll go. I still don't want to leave Liyue Harbor.
Oh, I can't say I support that decision, but... Hey, let me finish before you get all worked up.
Tja.
Sit, Shinhe, sit. You must be tired from your journey. Shall I pour you a cup of tea, or would you prefer something else to drink?
No need. I'm not tired. They're gone, Master.
Ah ja.
Perfect. The time is nigh for us to make an appearance. Do you remember the plan when recounted to you?
Yes, Master. We aim to give them a demonstration of familial love.
Mal gut, wie gut das wohl klappen wird.
So I'll have whatever you are having.
All right.
What are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe doing here? Just how many people are involved in this scheme? I suppose all I can do is just take a seat and see what happens.
Perfect. I just so happen to have bought some Sunglow tea recently. It's quite the delectable variety. Or it would be if one has not been forced to drink it every day in the hopes of whittling down one's considerable stash. One has more than had one's fill already.
Ah ja.
Forget it. Such thoughts detract from the present need to keep up the conversation. Has work been busy during the holiday season? Do you need my help with anything?
Drunk guests can sometimes cause trouble, but I deal with them as you taught me, by pinning their heads against the table.
Are Auntie Xianyun and Shanhe serious right now?
Oh dear. While one was busy orchestrating this act, one seems to have forgotten about Shenhe's... What I meant to ask was, have you made any new friends? We live so far from each other.
You already know of my... Recently, I've been conversing with Guoba in the kitchen at night. Guoba can't talk, but his companionship is a comfort.
The poor child. Her one friend can't even talk.
Okay.
I guess maybe Gaming is not doing so bad after all.
Wenn das die...
Perhaps I've been too hard on him.
Ne? Wenn das seine Conclusion ist.
Let's move on, shall we? Do you have any plans for today, Shenhe? How about we do something fun?
That sounds about right. Take her to do something fun, and perhaps she'll loosen up a bit.
Like we used to do when we would carry stones up and down the mountain from dawn until dusk, picking herbs to eat for dinner along the way. If that is what you...
Dad, here, have some tea. Or no, wait.
Yeah. Coming. I'd like to finish what I was trying to say before.
Ah ja.
I don't support your decision to stay in Liyue Harbor, because living there is too hard on you. If you come home, there will be people to help you. I'm not saying we have to live under the same roof. I know our personalities are too similar to avoid butting heads. But you'll have your entire family around you.
Ah ja.
Your aunts, uncles, they'll all do whatever they can to help. You could get a less taxing job, and we could grab dim sum together.
Huh. I didn't know dim sum was such an important affair, Master.
Shh. Just think about it. Okay? You don't have to
Ah ja.
decide now.
Dad really has changed a lot. He would never have said these things to me before.
Tja.
But I thank you.
It's been long enough, don't you think? Oh, Paimon sure hopes they've made up by now.
Ja, die beiden haben nicht wirklich geholfen.
Oh, they're drinking tea in silence. That's not a good sign.
Nein, alles gut.
Hey, you two! Paimon's sorry we were gone for so long. We got to chatting with some friends and didn't realize how much time had passed.
Tja,
Perfect timing,
passiert.
actually. We seem to be just about done here.
Yep,
Ah ja.
let's go. I'll get the bags.
Gaming has grown a lot taller, hasn't he?
Ja. Anscheinend. Ihr beiden wart keine große Hilfe. Mit euren weirden Gesprächsthemen. Meine Güte. Ach, wir können jetzt wieder... Wo sollen wir hin? Ach, da. Okay. Dann nehmen wir den hier. Naja, gesprochen haben sie ja schon, ne? Vielleicht bringt das hier sogar was. Irgendwann. Okay. Dann wollen wir mal... Ah! Guck mal, wer da wartet. Was für eine Überraschung. Juhu.
You must be Mr. Ip! Thank you for coming all this way.
Ah.
My name is Charlotte, and I'm a reporter from Fontaine. You can find me writing for the Steambird. I invited you here not just to purchase your fine tea, but also with the hope that you might be willing to sit down for a short interview. What do you say?
An interview? To advertise my teas?
I suppose you could think of it that way. We Fontainians are big tea drinkers too.
The
Ah.
Fontaine Market.
Ja,
Then
was wäre
I'll need
damit?
some time to adequately prepare. Perhaps we could sit down and discuss the questions you intend to ask in advance.
Of course, of course. Please follow me.
Na dann, viel Spaß.
Is this person also involved in your plan?
Ich habe keine Ahnung.
And here I thought I had lots of connections. I suppose I've been humbled. You sure know all kinds of cool and important people.
Ja,
Over
so ein
here.
paar.
Yoo-hoo! Oh,
Huh? What? Auntie Shenyun?
She probably wants to talk about the next phase of the plan. Let's go while your dad is still distracted.
Ja, ja. Das scheint wohl so. Nicht so laut. Meine Güte.
I take it that all is going well?
Don't worry,
Yes.
Shenyan. Everything is going according to plan.
I
Yeah.
knew it. I knew that was all an act earlier. Auntie Shenyun is really something. She was so determined to help me. She didn't even care about making herself and Shanha appear foolish in front of my family.
Ja, das war nicht
She
so
truly knows how to
geplant.
look out for others. I still have a lot to learn.
As for the next step,
Oh no!
What's wrong, Gaming?
Don't tell
Yeah.
me you're the ones footing the bill for all that tea. I can't let you do that.
fret not. Reimbursements will be made.
Exactly. Think of it more as an investment, as Ningguang would say.
Ja.
We pulled together the Mora so that Charlotte could place the order. She's gonna bring it back to the Steambird as a gift, as well as a sample of the regional specialty. Fontainians will probably fall in love with your dad's tea as soon as they lay their eyes on Charlotte's article. And once all the money from the new orders begin to roll in, getting our Mora back will be a piece of cake.
Oh, okay. Business-related matters always seem to go over my head, but I refuse to let you all lose more on my behalf.
Ach, alles in
I'll pay
Ordnung.
you back right now.
We can talk
Nein.
about such matters at a later date. There are more important matters for you to consider at the moment.
Yes. I've been thinking about it the whole way here.
Ah, ja.
I have an idea,
Okay.
but I'd hate to cause even more trouble for all of you.
Alles gut.
That is for us to decide.
Yeah, we're all friends here. Plus, we wouldn't be here if we didn't want to help, right? Just
Stimmt.
tell us about this idea of yours.
Okay,
Ja, erzähl.
so it's like
Oh, ich darf schon wieder nicht zuhören.
Just leave it to us.
Ach,
Let's split up and
komm.
make it happen.
Ernsthaft? Warum sagt ihr mir das nicht einfach? Immer muss ich hier im Dunkeln tappen.
We need to do those things we talked about, but we also still have the kite flying competition.
Wenn ich mal wüsste, was ihr besprochen
Since
habt.
Xiao already tested out those kites for us, why don't we also go buy one of those mechanical thingamabobs or whatever they're called? We can...
Nein. Mann, Simon, lass das doch einfach mal. Wir können auch unseren Drachen einfach so fliegen lassen, ohne diese ganzen Aufrüstungen.
Hello again.
Juhu.
Welcome back! I see you returned from your trip.
Ja,
I
mehr
really
oder
do have
weniger.
to thank you for all your help from before.
Gerne.
Thanks to you, my daughter was able to build a kite with her grandmother that very same day. She even wrote a long
Aw.
letter telling me how much she loved it.
Oh,
Oh,
you should really be thanking Gaming, not us.
Stimmt.
I'll be sure to. And are you here to buy a kite? Please, take your pick.
Oh, we already have a kite. We wanted to buy one of those, device thingies from Fontaine. Do you?
Ah, yes. Here you go. Please, take it, free of charge. The directions are in the box. It's not
yeah.
hard to install at all.
It doesn't feel right for us to just...
Well, nor would it feel right for me to take your Mora. Good luck in the kite flying competition. I'll be rooting for you.
Aber ist das nicht Cheating?
Alright then, thank you.
Ich bin dafür, den so fliegen zu lassen.
It's done. Let's
ja.
get down to business.
Okay. Ja, du meinst. Ach ja.
Looks like we finished everything we needed to do. Let's find a good place and put this thing into the sky.
Na dann. Lassen wir Paimon fliegen. Oder so ähnlich. Jetzt bin ich mal gespannt.
Chi-Chi, we're almost there.
Ah, Chicky. Das ist so süß. Na dann.
Come here, allow me.
Ah,
The lantern ride is as festive as ever.
stimmt. Und ich bin auch jedes Mal froh, wenn wir das mitnehmen. Das ist jedes Mal so eine süße Story.
What's going on?
Did something happen?
Ah, ich glaube
What
nicht.
should we do? Oh, should we get the Millilith?
Da kommt bestimmt gleich was.
What's that?
Das ist Garming. Mit seinem Tanz. Ah, wie cool. Das ist nice. Und er scheint so viel Spaß zu haben. Nicht mal eine gute Vorstellung. Nice. Guck mal, selbst der Vater hat zugeguckt. Oh. Oh.
Have I taken that many pictures already? I need to load more film.
Und jetzt lassen wir die Drachen steigen. Aww.
The wind.
Und Tutau.
Happy Lantern Rite. Happy Lantern Rite.
Ach Gott, oh. Schau an. Was haben wir denn da? Und wen haben wir denn da? Ach Gottchen, ist das süß. Viel zu süß.
Gaming's performance was so cool, Paimon almost wanted to join in.
Oh ja.
You saw that, right,
Oh
Traveler?
ja.
Let's go find
Natürlich haben wir das gesehen.
Oh, he's talking to his dad.
Ja, die haben sogar einen Drachen steigen lassen. Man glaubt das kaum.
head off now, if that's okay?
Ja,
Thank you,
natürlich.
little girl. Do you want us to walk you back?
No need, no need. Master is waiting for me right over there.
Tja. Na dann.
Son,
Aww.
I suppose I'll go first this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Your performance. I've seen many wuxia dances in my time, but I've gotta admit, what you pulled off there was breathtaking.
Ja, das sehe ich genauso.
Wow. I never thought I'd live to hear you say that.
You're serious about doing this professionally?
Natürlich.
Absolutely. I know it'll be difficult, but
Then it doesn't matter. What I mean to say is, of course it'll be difficult. But if that's your decision, if that's your dream, then it doesn't matter how difficult it is. As long as you put in the work, then any obstacle can be overcome in time.
Das ist süß.
Really, when I was young, I also... Actually, how about we save that story of my past
Ey, das
for
wäre eine
another
Story für einen
time?
Dimsun.
All I really want to say is, I've changed my mind. And much like this kite, you also deserve to soar to new heights.
Aww.
Son.
son? Haven't heard that in a while.
Tja.
I bet you're wondering what's gotten into me saying all this.
Aww.
Well, a little bit, yeah.
Anyway, I know I've never found the chance to say this before, but to me,
Tja.
Gaming, you've always been a great kid.
Aw, wie süß.
All right, that's everything I've got. Did you have something you wanted to say?
Ich glaube, eine Umarmung sagt schon alles. Ich glaube, das sagt
Seeing
mehr
the
als
two
die
of them
ganzen
talk
Worte.
things through like this really gives Paimon a sense of accomplishment.
Tja.
Now go. Over there. Your friends are still waiting.
Au.
Huh? But you came all this way.
I'll be staying in Liyue Harbor for a bit longer. When you have time, we
Sag
can
ich
grab
doch.
dim sum together. Your
Dad, honestly.
Ja, irgendwie schon.
Go.
Wir waren nicht ganz so unauffällig anscheinend.
Okay, then I'm off.
Na. Na dann.
That's quite the smile you've got there, Gaming.
Aww.
Really?
Ja.
Nothing to be embarrassed about.
Und? Gibt's noch was?
I'd like to find and thank Auntie Xianyun, as well as everyone else who's helped me out. If everyone has time,
Aw.
maybe we could all get together and go fly a kite.
Definitiv. Oh. Das war doch schon wieder mal ein Laternenritualfest-Gedöns. Wieder sehr, sehr schön. Aber etwas gibt's noch. Ach nö. Was ist denn jetzt schon wieder? Ah, ich hasse das, wenn sie das machen.
Reduced to just...
Wo ist es denn jetzt? Ah. Das ist das. Ah, ich muss noch mal
Getting
gucken.
around.
Wie heißt das? Hektik und Betriebsamkeit. Okay. Ah, da ist es doch. Ah, wieder 2 Tage warten, deswegen. Ich dachte schon. Immer diese Panikmache, du musst erst das gemacht haben, bevor du das gemacht haben kannst und... Ne? Der macht auch wenigstens da nicht so ein Event draus, dass das ablaufen kann, sondern dass man das selber entscheiden kann, wann man das spielt. Dann wäre das nicht so ein Problem, aber es läuft ja immer wieder ab. Wenn man das nicht verpassen, ne, würde, dann könnte man die anderen Dinge auch dann machen, aber man verpasst es ja dann. Und man ist halt manchmal eventuell nicht so schnell, um das alles schon gemacht zu haben. Haben wir das nicht schon? Haben wir doch. Okay. Ja, machen wir nochmal einen. So. Ich meine, dauert ja nicht so lange, ne? Das geht ja noch. So, jetzt. Ach, 12! Meine Güte. Das ist natürlich kein Wunder, dass das nicht klappt. So, jetzt aber.
Oh, Paimon almost forgot! Didn't Zhongli say Hu Tao is also planning on spending some time in Xiaoying Village?
Ja.
We didn't have anything else to do today, right? Why don't we go and look around? Maybe we'll run into her.
Ja. Okay. Wenn das der Abschluss sein soll, dann machen wir das natürlich. Dann wollen wir mal. Okay.